Chapter 1: The Background of Studies. Research background for this particular research is maintaining and developing a good business strategy is as important as developing people that contributes to an organization. Human resource HR professionals believe and define this as a talent management. Talent management is a continuous process of attracting and retaining employee that contributes to organization and motivates employee. Employees are the most important asset in an organization. It is undeniable that talent management capitalizes on employees by developing their knowledge and skills to contribute to the organization.
For the research objective, we have main objective, which is to study the role of technology on talent management, while for the specific objective, it has three, which is to identify the positive impact of technology in HR on talent management. Second, to identify the positive impact of technology usage on organizational performance. And the third one is to identify the challenges in implementing technology on talent management. In this problem statement part, information technology has had a significant influence on human resource department and practices in previous several years. In this research, there is a little attention on the good benefit of technology in human resource on talent management, the positive effect of technology use on organizational performance, and the challenges in implementing technology on talent management. When the researcher is done with this research, the researcher hopes that the discoveries will be valuable enough to companies to justify their investment in this research. In this research question part, we have stated three different research questions based on the research objective stated earlier. The first question is, what are the positive impact of technology in HR on talent management? Second, what are the positive impact of technology usage on organizational performance? Followed by, what are the challenges in implementing technology on talent management?
Now, let's have a look at conceptual definition of term. The three main terms that we used in our research is technology, talent management, and organizational performance. The first is technology, which refers to all the techniques, skills, methods, and procedures employed in industrial production and scientific study are the outcome of accumulated knowledge and application. The next is talent management, which is stated that the process of identifying, attracting, retaining, developing, and advancing an organization's most valuable asset, which is known as talent management. Organizational performance is defined as difference between the actual output or outcomes of organization and the anticipated outputs of the organization, which is also described as the success or fulfillment of the organization at the completion of program or the project in line with the objective. Now we're going to have a look at organizational definition of terms on technology, talent management, and organizational performance. Technology refers to the technologies that are being used in human resource, workplace communication, data storage, analyzed, and being transformed by technological advancement in human resource development. Next is talent management. Talent management is a systematic, deliberate process of bringing in the appropriate people and assisting them in reaching their full potential while keeping the company's goal in mind. Last but not least, organizational performance refers to the cloud-based network and other procedures like analytics, talent management analysis, borderless teams, and more may help the organization in improving their performance. Organization is using HRIS technology as a platform for transformational change and also to enhance HR procedures and practices. Significance of study is to attract and retain employee in company. Many organizations are reluctant to adapt to new technology in talent management, and it is because organizations are uncertain about how technology can exactly help them. In this research, it will contribute to answer the questions of organization in the way of overcoming the challenges in implementing technology in talent management. This research will also contribute to developing organizational performance by talent management. The limitation of this research is the defects and shortfalls. constraints on research design, technique, and materials, and among other things, might restrict our research studies conclusion. As what we could find in this research, there are not any other peer studies on this topic has been done. Relationship between technology usage in human resource on talent management and organizational performance is rarely been studied by the researchers.
In this chapter 2, we're going to talk about the technology. Okay, in the fast-paced era, technology ruling almost all the industry department in the whole world. According to Adam Nelson and Todd in 1992, organizations implement technology to make use of usefulness and save more time by making the work easier and complete faster, and save costs by reduce the resource waste. This study is supported by Karen Oleon 2011, where he stated that CH2M Hills, an engineering company, spent $500,000 to shift from traditional job board to professional networking system. Sazali Ado 2021 added that the informational component of technology plays a vital role in the change of trends in talent management process. This study has been carried to analyze the benefit of technology and is in line with the research gap. Next, we're going to talk about talent management. Talent management is relevant because it helps to retain top talent, better hiring of workers and talent, and keep the right person in the right jobs to help in better professional development decisions. As defined by Shimen 2014, in order to achieve the mission of an organization, the collective knowledge and abilities of all employees are considered talent. This study is also aligned with the research gap, where the researcher wants to investigate the benefit of technology on talent management. Not only that, we also talk about how the role of technology influences the organizational performance. Contu 2022 has stated that organizations' performance relates to the extent which it is able to position itself successfully in the business market given certain information, financial and human resources. When it comes to organizational excellence, there must a connection between the use of technology and the organization structure. Study carried by Contu 2022 is supporting our research gaps, where it has a connection between technology and organizational performance.
The two main theories that were used in our research is first resource-based review. Resource-based review theory is propagated by Edith Penrose, who linked organization resource with organization competitive advantage. This theory also explains the link between technology implementation in talent management and organizational performance. The RBT, which is resource-based theory, describes the both structural content and skilled workers in an organization. The structural content refers to tangible resource of an organization, while skilled workers of an organization refers to intangible resource. The second theory is big data theory, which refers to the greater or big amount of data which can't be handled and organized using traditional way of handling data. Big data helps to HR and a professional to make data-driven decisions. For example, with the data that provided by big data helps in solving organizational issues. Big data can help to overcome, attract, bad hires to an organization. Data produced through big data analytics helps to choose right candidates as per organization requirement.
In this research design, qualitative study technique is used by the researcher. Qualitative research seeks to get a deeper understanding of subject, thoughts, feelings. Using non-numerical data such as text, audio, video, or other form of visual media. In this population and sampling technique, the research will be conducted in Sarawak, Malaysia. The target population is the top management employees in Sarawak Energy. Meanwhile, for sampling, the researcher will choose the employees that have at least 5 years of experience in the human resources as well as in hiring employees. The samples that are selected must not less than 5 people for both genders, females and males. For the instrumentation, the research has conducted the interview to collect data for the study. For the structure of the interview, semi-structured interviews were used in this qualitative research to collect trustworthy and accurate data. The interview conducted with employees from the top management that working in the Sarawak Energy Kuching. The question is prepared and asked in the dependent variable and independent variable and constructed in Malay and English.
Data collection procedures begins with interview session with the potential staff. A video and audio recording of each interview with the informant will be kept for future reference. Data analysis and transcripts will be preserved in a journal that records the research process and notes and organizational tools. To analyze the data for this particular research, we use the interpretive phenomenological analysis, which is a qualitative approach. This approach opens the conversation between researcher and informant by sharing multiple perspectives and draw co-constructed understanding on a phenomena. This technique allows researcher active participation throughout the conversation in collecting data instead of becoming bare witness. Last but not least, ethical issue in the study. Due to the fact of that the conversation between the interviewer and the informant was not structured, all of the conversation remained confidential and cannot be shared on any social media or with any other person. During the data collection phase, qualitative research presents a unique set of moral and ethical challenges, most of which have not been encountered by other type of study.